Today we're in the Lake District, just outside Keswick, a place called Swinside. We're going to make our way up to Stonycroft, park our car. We're going to walk up to Causey Pike, sail, outer side, then walk back down Stonycroft Gill and make it around. That's just looking to the right hand side. And again, we're making our way to the car park now. So we've parked at the side of the road just next to the bridge, free parking. The path's directly opposite where we've parked our car. We just cross the road and start walking uphill. It looks like we're in for a pretty steep climb today, and there's 3 or 4 people in front of us. As we make our way uphill, we have a look to the right hand side. You can see the bridge down below where we're parked. As we make our way uphill, we look to the right hand side, and where them people are, that's the path we'll be coming back down on. We just keep heading forward uphill. We'll just take a quick shot of the right hand side again while the sun's out. You can see the path twisting on through the distance, up the hill on your right, and we've got the stream down below. You're walking with a taxi driver today, in the Lake District, in the sunshine. We keep going. As we make our way uphill, we look back and we can see Derwent Water. Just to the left of Derwent you've got Keswick, and just behind there you've got Latrig. We walked that last week. The buildings in front, or part of them, is the Swinside Hotel. We stopped in there a few weeks ago, and very nice it is too. Well, we'll turn round now and carry on walking uphill. As you can see, it's pretty steep, so there's steps there. 17th of June today. We're about halfway up now. Path bears off to your left. Then we walk along the skyline by the look of it. As you can see, we've somebody walking there on the skyline. And there's a couple near the top there, look. But as you can see, we've still got a pretty stiff climb to go yet. Well, we keep going. That's just above us, slightly to our left-hand side. Look at that. Well, we turned off left. Now we're turning right and heading for the top. As we've reached the brow, it's given us a chance to look at the other side. That's to our left. And pretty good it looks too. Let's keep panning round. As you get higher, the views get better and better. You can hear a skylark there. Right, we're going to get to the top now. And there we are. It doesn't look very far, but it certainly looks pretty steep. So let's go and have a look. We've got a caterpillar here, sort of brown with like greyish dots and sort of orangey fur on it, or hairs. It's a good 2 inch long. As you can see by them people in front of us, this is quite a stiff climb, this bit. We keep going. On the right hand side, that's our path. And there's the view up the valley. Looks pretty good. Sun's coming back out again. Keeps going in and coming back out. As you can see there, there's a bit of scrambling to get up and down. It's just a bit steeper than it looks from the road, but the view's fantastic. We keep going. As we're walking up, we've got a fell runner running down. There we are by Stonycroft Lake. There's the view. We're about 150 feet off the top now. That's looking to our left. And that's looking to our right. The lake in the distance is Bathenswaite. And that's where the Osprey viewpoint is, at the far side. Just a bit breezy on this top, but keep going. As you can see, when you get near the top, it's a bit of a scrabble. And this is where we're going. On that edge there. As you can see, we're right on the edge. That's where we're going. And there's the top. That's looking down. That's just looking back behind me. We keep going. As you can see, we're still scrabbling up. We just keep heading forward, uphill. Well, I must say, the scrabble over that edge, as you can see, is pretty steep. That's made us cough a bit, I don't mind admitting. We're glad we're up through it. This is the bit that's in front of me now, but this is going to be quite easy compared to the bit we've just scrabbled over. I wouldn't like to do this in wet weather, but we're nearly there, so we keep going. Right, well, we're on the top now. We just keep heading forward along the ridge. And we're making our way towards Sale. The path in the middle is the one we'll be coming back down on. We keep going. So we're just dropping down a bit now and going back up the other side, Scar Crags. We're more or less on Scar Crags now. That's looking to our left. We look to our right-hand side and there's Causey Pike. We look down below, slightly to the left, and we can see the old quarry workings. We think it's been shut down a day or two though. And then just to the left-hand side again, you've got a waterfall, but whether it's going to come out on camera, I don't know. Great shot though. We're on top of Scar Crags now, And just before we drop down and go up the other side, let's give you a view of the ridge we've just walked along. The views are incredible up here. It's been a stiff walk up to now, but we're enjoying it. And that's to the right hand side. We're at the top of Scar Crag now. When we follow that zigzag line to the top of that next hill, we'll be at the top of Sale. Then we'll have a cup of tea. We're about 3/4 of the way up now. It's just a steady grind is this one. Well, we're more or less at the top now. We're just having a quick look back and we can see Keswick in the distance. That's the ridge we've come along. You can see the path on the top of the ridge where we've walked. We're just sat having a drink of tea at the side of the path, and that's the view in front. This is as far as we're going to go on Sale. We're going to take a picture in front of us to our left. We can see the end of a lake there. I don't know what the name is, but it looks pretty good. Well, we keep going. That's more or less looking straight in front of us towards Crag Hill. But that's a walk for another day. And there's a shot to our right hand side, and if we look closely there, we can see the upper reaches of the quarry that we showed you earlier. Looks like there's a couple of huts in that. And then as we keep panning round, there's Causey Pike. Right, well, we've got all the pictures we need now. We're heading back down off Sale, back down the zigzag path to the crossroads. That's just looking to our left again. So we've had a cup of tea and a sandwich, and we're retracing our steps back down the zigzag now. So we head back down to the bottom, and at the crossroad of paths, we turn left downhill off the ridge, and then we'll be turning right and picking up the path in the valley bottom on your left hand side. Just before we start dropping off on the zigzag, that's the view in front of us. 10 to 4, 17th of June. Looks pretty good. So at the crossroad of paths, we turn left. We're dropping off downhill now, and then bearing right on the path back towards Stonycroft and our car. We'll be back to you. We just keep heading forward round the side of the hill. The mine's on your left hand side. The hill on your left is outer side, but we're going to go straight down the valley. Just keep heading forward downhill. We're still making our way down. We're not that far off now. You can hear the stream on our right hand side. We just keep following the path downhill. Well, we've just about another 300 yards downhill. We can see our car on the right hand side. This has been quite a stiff walk today, but what a great day we've had in the Lake District. We hope you've enjoyed our walk. You've been walking with a taxi driver today.